my journey with A2 actually started with Alex Ice Cream, who I know is
Yeah.
a friend. And I cannot thank him enough for a variety of things. I mean, he's become a friend, but he really was kind of the first pioneer that I'll say where I looked into the market, and I grew up dairy insensitive. I usually tell people that I went from breast milk to soy milk and then to
Mhm.
almond milk and then to oat milk and it's all of the things. And
Yeah.
I Alex popped up, I mean, very early. I also am pretty early on things in general. I consumed Olipop, back in high school, which is crazy that I was in high school when it launched. But I think that I started eating Alex in college, which must have been, like, right around when they had launched.
Yeah.
And a lot of people very early into their journey had seen a lot of success. They hadn't been able to eat dairy or I guess eat ice cream in 10, 15, 20 years, and they could sit down and eat an entire pint of Alex comfortably. So I was
Mhm.
like, "Okay, this is super interesting." Um, I both my mom and myself, I mean, I, like, love food, I love ice cream, so this was super relevant to what I was looking for at the time, and I went to I think it was Erewhon, actually,
Mhm.
and picked up a pie of ice cream, and I was like, "Okay, this is interesting. I can eat this entire thing," and, like, I'm a true believer. So, I knew it was gonna be a beverage. A2, I mean, kind of, like, thinking back, I was like, "Okay, like, A2 is super interesting. Again, I'm early on things, I should, like, monetize this somehow." But
Mhm.
I knew that people would move back to real sources of meat and dairy. Like, I knew that the whole kind of, like, plant-based thing, it just wasn't sustainable. I mean, not even, like, environmentally. Like, it just, like,
Yeah.
was not sustainable, and there's always going to be people, my parents most notably, who never bought into it to begin with,
Mhm.
um, and love meat, cheese, dairy, like, it just wasn't gonna go anywhere. So with that, like, I had the A2 component, but it was also really important to think about, like, okay, why did I, as a consumer, move away from milk? Like, what made
Mhm.
me make that shift in the first place? And if you look at
Mhm.
coffee, 85%, 90% of it is alt milks of one variety to the next, whether it's almond milk, oat milk, coconut milk, like Chamberlain
Wow.
Coffee uses. If not, black coffee obviously not being a part of that, or like Tashes or however you pronounce it, the pistachio milk company, like they have their RTD, that's pistachio milk. So there's all these different types of milk, or just like, the low fat, cheapest milk you can find. But there wasn't really anything, I mean, no one was using A2 in the category. And I felt that that's where the consumption of milks, whether it's all or, fluid milk was going. So it
Mhm.
kind of made a lot of sense for me to to think about that and how we can integrate that into the product.